Hey everyone, this is Eaten by Diane Morgan. Hi, I'm your host. Today we're here to do pillar molds. Today we're going to thank Candle Science for our brown. And I've bought my pillar wax off Amazon. I have no particular. This is an Amazon brand. I just want to do some molds today, some pillar molds. Like I said, we're getting ready for a show, and it's going to be on April 12th, 2025, and we're just going to sit here and do some pillar molds. I'm going to go ahead and turn my scale on. We're going to weigh out 12 ounces of wax and see how much that'll get us, and we'll just go from there. We're at 11. I'm going to weigh out 12. Take it really, really slow. Okay, we got our 12 ounces of wax here. And now we're going to take our temperature. Our wax is at 225. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and color it. And then we're going to wait and get it down to where we can pour in our fragrance oil, which today we're going to use Aztec, and it's coconut. So we're going to go ahead and do our coloring. I only did 2 drops because this stuff is very, very potent. And what we're going to do is go ahead and mix it in. And that's dark. That's really dark. So we're just going to mix it in. And then we're going to give it a pour. I don't think you can see it, but this is what our color looks like. So I only used 2 drops. Look how pretty that color is. Don't know what it's going to look like when it's dry, but we'll figure it out as we go along. So, alright, let's check our temperature again. Let's put it back on the scale. Okay, let's check our temperature. It's at 183, so we're going to go ahead and pour in our tire scale again, and we're going to go ahead and pour in our fragrance oil. Okay. So now we're going to turn on our clock here, and we're going to mix for 2 minutes. We're going to make sure that the wax adheres to the fragrance oil, and the fragrance oil adhere to the wax. Adhere, however you say it, combines with the wax. And we're just going to do this for 2 minutes. We're going to do it forward, and then we'll do it backwards. And then we're going to pour into our little molds here. And we're going to keep stirring. Go in the middle, back and forth. We just want to make sure that we incorporate the fragrance oil really, really good. just going to pour. We're going to start with our pupil first, and then we're going to start with the rest of the molds outward. We're going to see how much we get incorporated. So I'm at 28 seconds. And we're just going to go back and forth and stir and stir and stir and stir and stir. And we're just going to incorporate our thing here. And just we're going to keep doing this until we get ready to pour it in. Okay, now we're finished. I'm going to tear your paper towel right here, and we're going to tap tap, make sure this is closed, because we don't want to waste that expensive colorant. So now we're just going to pour into our molds. I gotta find a corner here. Alright. Just gonna keep pouring. Oh, this fragrance smells really, really good. It smells just like coconut. Oops. Alright, we got one more. Okay. Let's go back and top everybody off. Okay. Now, I'm just going to pour the rest of this in here. So let me get my scraper here. We're just going to scrape the rest of this in there. Okay. So we're going to tear out our scale again, and we're going to do another 12 ounces. And this time, we're going to go with Lone Star. We're going to do cucumbers, Persian cucumbers, and grapefruit. We're going to do that. Oops. I went over, so I've got to put some of this back. Okay. I gotta open this up at the top here. Okay. Here. So for our next color that we're going to do, we're going to use, let's see, I want to use a nice color here. This is Summer Breeze. What color is this? This is like a bluish kind, like a teal. Let's see. This is a magenta. So let's do a magenta. So what I'm going to do, first of all, before I do anything, let's cut this side piece off here. I'm going to cut this side dropper off here. So basically I'm going to take this top here. We're just going to dip it into our thing because this has dye on it. So we're just going to give that a whirl. And that's hot because it's burning my hand. And we're going to take our stirrer here. And we're just going to stir it up. Which I'm going to give it another 1 drop. Because I want that just a tad bit drop, a little darker. Giving it 1 drop, that's it. Because this stuff is potent. I gave this this gel wax here 2 drops. Look how dark that is. That is truly dark. But that's okay, I love it. So we're just going to give this a stir. We're going to make sure we've got the everything's incorporated. And we're going to fill the rest of these up. So we're going to use cucumber and grapefruit, the Persian kind, however you want to say it. So let's go ahead and test our temperature. Temperature is at 179, so we're going to go ahead and pour. We're going to turn our scale. Let's take this out first and then tear it out. And then we're going to go and just add in our fragrance. Okay. Now, we're going to top this back up. I'm going to put this to the side because I got to keep calculating what I've done. And we're going to turn on our clock. And we're just going to stir for 2 minutes. And then we're going to pour it in. It's already at 179, so the temp now should be, is at 174. So that's good, 74 Fahrenheit. So I think what I'm going to do is do these 4 molds here. I'm going to do these. These 2 I want to do white again, but I'm going to do them in set them back into coconut. Because I have a brown here at the bottom, and I want to top that off with white. Well, kind of. I've got a, I don't know, an ivory color over there. I need a pure liquid white. Just a liquid white. Not an off-white, not a ivory. Just a pure white. But that's okay. We might just use the color of the wax and be done with that part. And we're just going to go with these 4 here. Okay. So basically, we'll see if I can go with these 4. Let's move this here. Put this over here in the corner. These are actually so hard to center. Not sure why that is, but it is. It's just hard to center. Alright, so I'm going to do this pink one first, this bigger one. And let's get out our tool here. We're just going to lay that down. And then we're just going to pour this inside. Okay. And let's get this small one here. I think this should work. Did it halfway, that's fine. It smells really good. Wow. I just have a hard time centering my wigs. That's the part I got to master. Okay. So we only got 2 out the red, and I like this color red. It's really, really pretty. So now let's weigh out. Let's see. I don't know if I have. How much do I have in here? Sit there right there. I don't know. Let's see. We're just gonna use what we got up. So let's tear this out. And let's go ahead and weigh it. Okay, we got 12 ounces here. So the next color that I want to use, what did I say? Purple. Let's use a purple color. Let's try purple. Okay, I've got purple here. And let's do it in a, let's get a different fragrance here that we can do it in. Okay, let's do this. And let's do this. I don't know. All right, let's do cucumber and melon. Let's do that. Vanilla in it, and I don't want that to turn brown. So basically what we're going to do is, this cord is in the way every time. We're going to take this purple here that we got from Candle Science, and it says 4 to 8 drops. I don't know if I want to use that. This stuff is kind of potent. Alright, let's do 2. Let's see what 2 looks like. I just spilled some somewhere. I saw it fly up. There it is on the table. This stuff is really, really potent. So let's try 2 drops. Oh yeah, that's too dark. Look at that dark color. Look at that. That is almost black. And I only used 2 drops. Wow. Okay, so let's look at the temperature. It's at 221. So we're just gonna stir this up. And I think what I'm going to do is to fill these up. these 3 up. Oops. My. I don't like these clips. We're going to use these. So we're going to get ready to do our fragrance. And we'll just let these sit for a couple of hours. Or maybe tomorrow. I might let them sit into tomorrow. I don't know. But we'll see. It says 210. So we're going to let this sit for a little bit. Let it cool off because it's really hot. And we're going to go from there. Oh. So we'll find out very soon. Alright, I'm going to pause and bring it back. Okay guys, we're back and we're just going to sit and pour our this stuff in. So it's a pretty purple, really pretty purple. Okay, let's do this night here. See what it looks like. Okay, I got a little bit left. So let's do this. Pour half in here. And then we'll top the rest of it off with white. Well, we're going to use soy wax. The pillow wax is gone because that's all I had. And I wanted to go ahead and finish this up. My money's tight, so can't afford any right now. Hopefully I can when I do this show. Alright. But to cover this, since I don't have pillow wax, I've been doing some research. And I've been trying to figure out, can we add stearic acid into our soy wax? Yes, we can. And to make it a little harder. So we're going to do a prep test. And we're going to... ooh. I don't know why I said hot like that. It shouldn't be. That is just smoking. And basically what we're going to do is take some of this wax here. This is all natural candle wax. And we're just going to open it up. And we're going to mix a little bit stearic acid in with this. And see if we can get a hard feel for it. We're going to cut this down some. I don't know if this knob is on right. Let's see how much that'll melt. And let me get my stearic acid. Oh. Alright. So I'm just going to take my teaspoon here. I don't know the label. It might be a tablespoon. We might take a tablespoon and put a little bit in this wax to let it help harden it, because we want a harder wax. Might add 2. And we're gonna let that sit for a minute, and I will bring you back. We're gonna go ahead and pour 5 ounces into our cup here. When my knob wants to work. Up a little bit because my knob is clogged here. Okay, that's fine. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Alright. Alright, we're going to do 5 ounces. I need a new one of these. I see what's happening. It's leaking. We're going to do 5 ounces. Okay. I might have to stop here because this thing is leaking really bad. Here. I see why she gave it away. But it leaks. And she didn't tell me this. So we gotta fix that. So we might be done for tonight. Because this thing is just leaking like nobody's business here. And we're making a mess as we go along. So, alright, so this time we're going to use Candle Science, Apples, Maple, and Bourbon with these 2 other colors that we have here. We're just going to leave it blank. And we're going to go ahead and weigh out our 40 ounce fragrance oil. Okay. And then we're just going to leave it like that. And we're just going to stir it for 2 minutes. We want to make sure that we get that scent in there so when you burn it, it works. So I need to fix this thing here. And I might have to pour out this oil. But we'll figure it out. Because it's just dripping, 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 down, 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 dripping, 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 down, 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 down. So I'm going to cut it off, let it cool off. I'm going to unplug it. I got to get that fixed. And I need to pour out the wax. So I'll do that in a few minutes. So thank you guys for joining me today. Like and subscribe. Please share the videos. I'm trying to get up to 100 subscribers or more. Well, our goal is to get up to 100 subscribers. So I need you to like, share. Please visit my website at www.edmsoaps.com, and you can purchase there. If you don't see any of this stuff there, it's probably because I'm doing a show. But if I have any left, I'll put it in and purchase it. Put it on the website, and that way you can purchase it. But we are done for today, and I will see you guys on the flip side. I'm just going to go ahead and pour this in, and hopefully it adheres. So these are starting to solidify here. They're still a little bit soft. I can feel them on the outside. They're still a little soft, but we're just going to let these adhere to the let them get hard probably overnight, and then we're going to